So, yeah.
Kissing that mic. Look at him lip locking with that mic.
People are saying, I'm going to sit this one out. Too expensive.
Yes. They're talking about the Steam Machine. 1,000%. It's too expensive. A lot of people. You see, he's probably on the internet. He's probably on fucking Twitter right now. And he's seeing with his own eyes that people are saying they're going to sit this one out because it's too expensive. And I think that's the smart decision.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to defend the price. I think a lot of people are going to say, you know... And listen, I'll say it. I'm not some, you know, PC master race like Valve fan.
Yeah, we know.
If it's on PC, no.
We know you have a hatred for PC, right, Mr. Get Your Own Games.
Fanboy, but this is market conditions. Like,
oh
this
my God,
is
no.
one time where we can say that.
No.
I don't think this is Valve being greedy.
Brother, they're selling. They're selling this shit for $1,050 without a fucking controller. And you want to sit here and say, Valve is not greedy.
Be a good consumer.
What the fuck are we doing, Lono? This is crazy. Like, why must you die on this hill? This is insane. Yes, market conditions. It's like, Lono, get out of there.
Conditions. Like, this is one time where we can say that. I don't think this is Valve being greedy. I don't think this is Valve, like, wanting to take advantage of people or be quote-unquote anti-consumer.
I think that they've gotten arrogant, and I think they think their shit don't stink, and I think they think that people are just going to buy this shit because of the logo. They want Steam devices and everything. 1,000%. I think they're smoking dick and they're out their mind.
I think this is quite literally one of the times where you can say this is market conditions.
Oh, but you say market conditions. This is what I mean, brother.
Be a good consumer.
Isn't Lono like the perfect consumer, buddy? They love Lono. They'll just continue to fucking rise prices, rake consumers over the coal, and he'll just be like, well,
you know. Be a good consumer.
Market conditions, their hands were tied.
This was completely out of their hands. The market globally has absolutely gone crazy. And
completely out of their hands. And brother... Who else is going to be at fault, brother? They decided to price that shit at that price. In my opinion, I think they would have been better off just delaying that shit, not releasing it at all.
Lost his dadgum mind, and it's...
Yeah, literally, right?
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
That's what it is.
Making it really, really hard to make and ship hardware in any capacity. Defending the price? Who's defending those specs? Well, remove price from the situation.
No.
Right?
No.
Remove.
Oh, brother, how? Remove price from the situation, right? And shout out to Brutalness, right? He says Valve will be selling it close to cost. I think for the price that they're charging for it and everything, and for the price and the performance that you're getting, I just don't think it's a good deal, brother. I think it's way overpriced, in my opinion, man. You know, I know that hardware, you know, with RAM and everything, the prices have gone through the ceiling and whatnot, but I think they should have subsidized it. I don't think they should have tried to sell a device that's performing at that level. That's just my opinion, right? Shout out to Brutalness.
Remove price from the situation. If that's what you're wanting for your living room to play games like, you know, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
Okay, but brother, you can do that with any PC.
And Vampire Survivors. That's why I remember when people kept saying, like, oh, the Steam Machine is going to be so much better than the Pro. It's going to be 4K 60, 4K 60.
I am gay for the Pro.
There we go. The mask has been taken off, right?
We need war.
Now we have entered the real problem here.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think so. Everybody I'm listening to on the hardware seems to be like, yeah, this thing's not very strong.
Right? now you see the PS5 Pro has come up, right?
I am gay for the Pro.
Now things are about to get interesting is all I got to say, right? Because Lono has a lot of pent-up energy. Not energy, I should say animosity about that PS5 Pro because, you know, everybody called it a scam when it came out. And you know, I'll just let the clip speak for itself.
That's a bummer. I mean, it's market conditions.
Right?
Be a good consumer.
Yeah, market conditions. I'm telling you, they love Lono, right? Just put the price at fucking anything. And who cares about the performance that you're getting from the hardware, brother? And just say market conditions. They'll buy it.
I mean, there were a lot of people that had an awful...
Lono, don't do it. Don't do it, brother.
We need war.
Don't you jump out that window for that PS5
A
Pro.
lot of things to say about the PS5 Pro when it was $700. This sucker's coming in with the 2 terabyte, and it's basically twice that.
And look at what people are saying, brother. They're looking at the price, they're looking at the performance, and they're saying,
Nope. Not happening.
when you started this off, you were literally going down there, and you were literally going down tweets, and you were saying, "Oh yeah, it looks like a lot of people are going to set this out, right?" And shout out to Brutalness. He says Valve was away. Valve was away, going to being it out as. Valve was going to be putting it out as they was deep in the hole with all the parts. It is what it is. I mean, brother, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get it right, but you know, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Brutalness, 1000%, right? And shout out to Gamer Live Studio, right? He says 6. Go to the Discord. I got a pick just for Lono, right? Okay, I'll check it out. Let me look and see. 1 second. Is this it right here, right? Reforge roast, right?
I hammer them.
I'm dying at the Reforge fucking roast shirt. Insane, man. Crazy. You're getting pretty good with that, Gamer Live Studio. Like I said, I thought I was good with the AI, man. But shout out to Brutalness, and also shout out to Gamer Live Studio, man. For real, for real.
With a controller. You got to price it with a controller, by the way. Like right here,
Oh, is he still defending that PS5 Pro?
when the PS5 Pro shipped, it shipped with a controller, and it was $700. This
Okay, and that's way too expensive for a console.
thing is literally double the price. And yes, some of that is market conditions, but like, I remember.
All right.
Be a good consumer.
And some of that is market conditions. Brother, the hardware is overpriced. It's fucking scam hardware, right? Both of them are fucking scams.
For all of the rage and all the bloviation and
All the rage came from you guys defending this. How many times did you crash out? How many times did you see because people said that it wasn't worth it, and for that money, you'd be better off saving a little bit more and getting a PC that you can upgrade? The same shit that people are saying about the Steam machine, by the way.
it's basically PS5 power. Yeah, this is basically tracking slightly behind a base PS5, and it's double the price of what the Pro was at launch. I mean, that's... See, this is why all that insistence and all that screaming and yelling about greed, I wonder how people are going to talk about this. It's like,
Brother, the same way that they talked about it with the PS5 Pro.
are you gonna do the same thing?
Like what? Dude, it's crazy. It's the same shit. I mean, dog, they say all the time, time is a flat circle, brother. Yes, people are going to step out. They're going to say that it's greedy. They're going to say that this shit should be subsidized. They're going to say that it's not worth the price. And you guys are still going to be sitting here
I am gay for the Pro.
defending your PS5 Pros, right? Nothing has changed, right? We are in the same position.
Like when Sony raised
Yeah, we did the same thing, Lono. We ain't buying that shit. Dude, they have us so fucked up. It is crazy to me, brother. It is insane to me that they think that we're going to sit here and defend this
the
shit.
price of the Pro to $750, and then when they raised it to $900, it was greed, 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 greed. There was no acknowledgement of market conditions or the fact that
Fuck the brother. Fuck the market conditions, brother. What the fuck? What does that have to do with us?
the war caused all sorts of disruption of shifting
My war.
lines and gas prices. So nobody wanted to talk about that, right? Because it doesn't fit your narrative. So
No, because people don't give a fuck about my market conditions. What the hell does that have to do with anything, right? If a new game comes out and it's $80 and you don't have the money because the price of gas and everything, do they give a fuck? Are they gonna lower the price?
Nope. Not happening.
It's crazy how much this guy cares about the corporations, how much he looks out for them. I mean, he's just the ultimate consumer.
curious what people are going to do talking about Valve coming to the market with something that is twice the price of the Pro when the Pro launched. Everybody was so angry and said that $700 Pro was a scam.
Right? I mean, brother, literally, you're the one that's upset about this shit, right? Shut up to Brutalness. He says the hard truth, Valve can't subsidize it because it's a PC. They can't guarantee it will be used to buy games on Steam. Again, the price sucks. Yeah, I agree, brother. That's why I know it's not much of a better solution, right? You know, I try not to get up here in armchair business lab, LARP, but I mean, they should have just delayed the shit. In my opinion, waited for the AI bubble to pop or whatever the fuck. But whatever this is, this ain't it, right? That's just my opinion, man. Shout out to Brutalness.
Remember? I just am really curious where the energy will be. All of the Pro was a scam at $700. I mean, where are you? Where are you on this? Would be my question for folks.
Brother, you literally in the first clip that we showed, he was literally sitting there saying, it seems like people are saying that they're not going to go on board, that they're going to sit this one out and everything. Like, brother, you see on Twitter, right? You're not going to sit here and pretend like you don't see on Twitter. Everybody's been shitting on this thing the whole entire day, right? And shout out to Mellow Rebel, man. W's in the chat for Mellow Rebel. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it, man. I mean, dog, this foolishness, this is insane. It's like he's intentionally being blind to what you see. Just open up Twitter. That's all that people are talking about. I tell him, but he got me blocked. Well,
I hammer them.
Were you in there being bad faith, all right?
It's double the price of a current PS5. So it's essentially equal to PS5 price. I'm sorry, equal to PS5 in power. And yet...
yeah, the PS5. I love how, like, the PS5 is, like, the new, like, the new goal that they use for whether it's worth the price or not. This is crazy. This is how you know you're dealing with PlayStation fanboys.
It's double. And again, I am not going after Valve and saying greed, greed, greed. This is market conditions. This is...
Yeah, we know.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
I will give you credit for that, Lono. No matter what it is, you will always side with the corpo. But it's like, brother, is this the hill that you want to die on? Right? Like, do you take pride in this? Like, they could basically just charge you fucking anything. And you'll be like, oh, well, you know, they're not greedy. Right? Like, is this a viewpoint? Is this a stance that you're proud of?
This is why you should be, you know, consistent in your analysis of these things. Like, you should have made, you know, nuanced content or a nuanced position to be like, yes, PlayStation raising the price sucks, but it's a situation.
Oh, wow, right?
But.
Oh, but you didn't even do that, Lono. But you didn't even do that. I remember we documented when the PS5 Pro price went up, right? You were in there.
I hammer them.
You banned someone. You banned a longtime member, right? And you washed him away with a 10 bomb, brother. Right? It's all been documented, right? Like, what are we talking about?
It's unavoidable. It's market conditions.
Oh.
You know?
Market conditions.
Now people are going to want to say that for Valve.
His stance is on all fours. Damn.
I said the same thing when Xbox raised their prices. I was like, I'm not going to...
Oh, well, I mean, well, all right.
Be a good consumer.
Oh, well, congratulations to this guy, right? A hardware across the board. We're literally watching gamers get priced out of fucking gaming. But way to go, right? Lono sat here the whole entire time and said, you know...
Be a good consumer.
And okayed it and everything, all right? I mean, is this what you're proud of, Lono?
Have a go at them. The market's insane right now.
Oh, he's not going to have a go at them.
I hammer them.
Crazy. But he'll have a go at them over fucking exclusives. Right? But he'll hammer a corporation over exclusive games. I mean, just wicked. Right? Wicked fucking priorities, right? He's going to continue to cope about this PS5 Pro, right? Because once the PS5 Pro got brought up, and the funny thing is he brought it up, there was no going back after that point. No going back. He had to get his get back. And these are the voices of gaming, by the way. Yeah, I know, brother. We're cooked.
Depends on if that 5060 has 8 gig of VRAM or if it does the identical specs almost. PC sellers are going to match it. You get DLSS with the pre-built PC. I love my Pro even more now.
Yeah.
I am gay for the Pro.
Yeah, I love my Pro even more. Hug it and give it a kiss.
I'm telling you, man, those guys...
Oh, no, don't let him put a battery in your back that easy.
I'm telling you, man, those guys that postured as experts in the PC realm, I told you all that nonsense they were spouting about the Pro.
Brother, how does this change anything for what was said about the Pro? For that price, it is no longer... The consoles, the whole point of the consoles was for it to be an affordable entry point for gaming. For that price, you're better off saving a little bit more, getting a PC that will last you longer, where you could play more games, access more. Like, brother, what has changed?
I think all their content and commentary is aging like milk. It's just absolutely
from this guy.
Aging like milk. You guys called the Pro a scam.
It
for
is.
$700.
Did the Pro get a discount? Am I missing something? Did the Pro get a discount today? Right? Because all these guys are just up here.
I am gay for the Pro.
Or am I correct? Or if we go online right now, is that shit not $900?
And it's a very, very good,
without a disk drive,
I would say high-performance console. It's very impressive.
Oh my God.
And you sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Yeah, very impressive. Mind you have to pay to access your internet. I mean, come on,
And
brother.
Now you're looking at...
And ironically, the funny thing is, right, because when it first came out, there would be times where the base PS5 would outperform the PS5 Pro. And these guys would get up here and say, oh, it's the first implementation and everything, right? And they would damage control that shit.
Something coming into the market from your god, from the platform.
You see, there we go.
We need war.
And I'm so glad that he's taking his mask off and everything. And it's so funny that you're saying you're God. But the funny thing is, brother, the only person defending this shit is you.
Be a good consumer.
You are the only person sitting here defending this shit. And to make it even worse, you're also defending your PS5 Pro.
I am gay for the Pro.
That tells a lot about the PS5 Pro. That just shows that you guys are still trying to find ways to justify your purchase. And that tells me everything that I need to know, brother.
Console. It's very impressive. And now you're looking at something coming into the market from your god, from your
right. And mind you, this is Christian Lono, right? Such blasphemy, Lono. All right, like what are we talking about?
platform.
Yeah, there he goes being tribalistic again.
We need war.
That's his coverage, by the way,
in
dude.
a company that you worship and can do no wrong. Like, come on.
Rich coming from a PlayStation fanboy. I mean, brother, didn't you see everybody talk shit when the Steam Deck came out? Like what are we talking about here?
Prime Day doesn't start till tomorrow. Yeah, as a reminder, guys, with Prime Day, you want to make sure and use my Amazon link. It's in the description. That just helps support me when you're going to be buying a lot of stuff. You know, who called it a scam?
Yeah, Lono, who called it a scam?
I'm not going to come out here and receipt pull, brother.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a consistent...
Yeah, because you're a coward and you like to sneak this. Right?
Come on, you should know this.
And I say it all the time. It wouldn't be a Lono stream if he didn't get up here and sneak to somebody.
Talking point about the PS5 Pro.
And why do you think that was a consistent talking point? Maybe because it was a scam? Maybe because what it was offering for the price, it didn't match up? Do you think that's the case?
It was everywhere. There were thumbnails calling it overpriced, calling it a ripoff, calling it a scam. Instead of actually breaking down the power thresholds and the features and the technology that the Pro offered.
Brother, that's exactly what people would do. And they would use the PC part picker and show how you could get a better performing PC for that price, if not a little bit more, brother. That's exactly what they did. And you guys turned a blind eye to it every single time.
For $700, I remember telling people, I was like, go buy a PC that can do this. It was a tremendous deal, and they all acted like it wasn't. And now you're staring down the barrel of a weaker piece of hardware for
standing down the barrel, brother, what are you talking about?
We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
Like, people do not have to buy the Steam machine, right? Because really all this is he's mad because he knows that there's PC users that talk highly about the Steam storefront. So they like to make it seem like you have to purchase Steam hardware in order to access the storefront, right? It's just...
We need war.
Now you're staring down the barrel of expensive. It's going to be interesting, brother, when that PlayStation 6 comes out, but we already know what you're going to say when that price is through the roof. You're just going to say market conditions.
twice as much.
Right, when you're staring down the barrel, right? When they have an exclusive game that you need the PlayStation 6 for.
In completely unrelated news, AMD just announced that FSR 4 is coming to the generation of hardware that also happens to be in the Steam machine.
All right, shout out to Alfred. He says, let's see if he keeps that same energy when the PS6 comes out. To be fair, brother, he definitely is. When he's staring down the barrel of that PlayStation 6, right? He's going to double fully barrel-loaded, double-chested, whatever the hell he says, right? All he's going to say is,
Be a good consumer.
Come on, you should know this.
That could certainly help.
Yeah, the Pro is stronger than a 4070. I haven't forgotten that statement. Yes, brother. I thought it was a 4090, they said.
It was a very, very consistent talking point. And I remember getting a lot of ridicule, a lot of mockery, and a lot of attacks.
Yeah, but what else is new, right? You deliver these dog shit takes, and you sit around e-begging. Right? I mean, you're a locale. Of course people are going to laugh at these bad takes.
We know these bad actors out here. You know, you want to mock me and put me in your content, and it's like, I was trying to tell people, I think for $700, it's a pretty impressive piece of machinery.
Right.
I am gay for the Pro.
And people continuously showed you that for that price, you could get a PC that would get way better performance, and you'd be able to upgrade it and get more use out of it.
You know, we'll
do more with it.
See if they were able to keep similar energy about this Steam machine.
I think this guy really thinks that people are going to come out here and defend this shit. It's crazy.
Super chat from Trill. The 512.
Okay. right? There is definitely gonna be some more sneak dissing. Now, peep this, because this is where things get very interesting, right? Just a little quick clip, right? Because he even goes as far as to say this.
But I think that would have been a little bit more justifiable, because you're looking at something that is featuring, a nice convenience form factor for the living room.
Oh, brother, fuck the form factor. Snort.
I mean, I'm on the wish list for the one that's 1,000. That still is it still is a little bit higher than I was hoping. I was hoping to be able to get the lower price one for around 800 or 900, but I'd be a good consumer.
And this is what I mean. This is why he keeps. I don't know, brother. So you're literally sitting here sneak dissing, telling other people to keep that same energy, all this shit, but you're gonna turn around.
Be a good consumer.
And you're going to buy it. That's what I'm saying. You're the only person defending this shit. You're the only person sitting here saying that I'm going to buy it, brother. I mean, just a wicked work. So you can run with so I can have a PC in my living room. Even though we've already went into that shit, right? Because you said you were going to play Gears on your PC in your living room and everything, man. I mean, it's just wicked, man. Wicked work from this guy for him to literally say, oh, I'm in the market for one. I mean, crazy, dog. Crazy. He's acting like he's now a PC gamer. Well, brother, more than anything,
be a good consumer.
I told you, he's the ultimate consumer. It doesn't matter who raises the prices. He will get up here and he will defend them. It doesn't matter if consumers are getting raked out of the cold. It doesn't matter if, the hardware has lost the plot. It's lost its purpose. The consoles are no longer an affordable entry point. Lono doesn't care,
Be
right?
a good consumer.
Be a good consumer of market conditions.
RE9 really shut up the PS5 Pro naysayers. A lot of people were saying Sony paid Capcom to nerf the base PS5 version. I mean, dishonest people will scrounge for a dishonest narrative to maintain their dishonest position. It's pretty...
Like what you're doing right now, literally, all you're doing is projecting. You have sat here and made it seem like people are going to defend the outrageous price of the fucking Steam machine, when all you've done is defend the PS5 Pro.
Gay for the Pro.
A $900 console without the fucking disc drive. You were literally projecting your ass off, and the crazy thing is you even said a couple minutes ago that you were going to buy one.
It's on brand. It's on brand for people to do that.
Yeah, he would know.
Like, when PlayStation required PSN synchronization and I was heavily critical and said it should be optional and they should incentivize it, I was able to say the same thing today about the Halo situation. That's called consistency. That's called integrity.
Congratulations, Lono. A good take.
The Pro came out and I talked about the price to power and compared it to price to power in PC land and said that I thought people were being very disingenuous and misleading, calling it...
Even though people showed you that you could get a PC at the same price, if not a little bit more, that you could get more performance.
A scam. And then when Xbox raised their price, I said, it's the market. I'm not going to be a good consumer. Rail on them. When PlayStation raised their prices, and I was like, it's the market. I'm not going to rail on them for it. I'm doing the same thing with Valve. That's called consistency. That's called integrity. It's like, I'm not going to change...
No, that's called being naive.
My position dependent upon the brand and how much I like them. I'm not going to do that. Like, this sucks. It stinks. All the companies are dealing with it. I wasn't overly
fuck them.
critical of anybody having to raise their prices. It's all because of the market. Now, people that
the market, dude,
wanted to make up narratives and claim greed and claim lies.
Oh, brother, they are the entry one, right? The base one is $1,050 without a fucking controller. All right, like, come on, brother. How are you going to defend a fucking hardware being released without the controller? I mean, that is just wicked, brother, right? And shout out to 78 Inc. Us, right? He says, I'm sorry, but the price to performance for the Steam machine just doesn't make sense. PS5 Pro at $900 is the same thing. We have to be honest here. Hey, listen, I'm not defending the PS5 Pro. I told you, if I had to choose between the two, I would say get neither. I would tell you to get neither, right? Shout out to 78 Inc. Us, man. 1,000%. Like I said, I know there's a lot of people who are going to try to justify the PS5 Pro or the Steam machine, brother. Like I said, I'm not justifying neither. I think they're both scams, to be honest with you.
About PlayStation when they raised their prices, but...
Right, and shout out to Ice Viper. He said Steam could have taken a price cut like they did for the Steam Deck when it released. It would have been $700. It would have been a W. Now it's an L. Yeah, I agree, brother. I just don't see how this could be spent as a W for the price that you're paying with the performance that you're getting. I think it's just dumb, in my opinion, right? But shout out to Ice Viper, man.
Now, are they going to do that with Valve? Probably not.
Yes, they are, brother.
Because it's not about being consistent. It's about pushing forth narratives. because they're more interested in doing that. Like, and that, listen, that's what you want to do with your
But that's what you're doing right now. You're literally pushing forward a narrative. You have no evidence to back this up. If there's people defending it, then why not show us? But we know you're not going to do that at all.
narratives because they're more interested in doing that. Like, and that, listen, that's what you want to do with your content, fine. But, like, you know what I mean? You want to drag me into your dishonest narrative and try to paint me as the dishonest one. I think that's just, at this point, that is laughable. That's laughable at this point.
Oh, brother, we're just showing your dog shit takes. And all I can say is...
Be a good consumer.
Be a good consumer, right? Welcome home, Lono. This is just who he is.
Try to pull me in and into these
No, you pulled yourself into this, brother, because you wanted to start talking shit.
types of conversations and act like you're the honest one. Like, it's so clear now. There's just been a consistent theme.
Yeah, everything has changed because of the Steam machine. How does that change anything with what's going on with the PS5 Pro, brother?
There's been a consistent theme in game coverage recently where, like, you know who was not telling the truth and who was spinning stuff. It's obvious. And this is another situation where that's true.
Yeah, I must consume Lono. I told you, the ultimate consumer.
Valve is starting with Steam OS 3.8. You can put together your own Steam machine using whatever PC parts you want. People are going to build their own Steam machines for cheaper.
Yes, and you'll be able to upgrade that shit.
Oh, yeah, Linus is going to be all over that. Those boys will be all over that.
This is what I mean. Just like how they were with the PS5 Pro. And you wanted to say that it was bad faith. I mean, brother, literally, people did the same thing when the PS5 Pro came out. They built PS5 Pro PCs and everything for similar prices and compared the performance. They did the same shit that you're sitting here bitching about. So how are you going to sneak this and say, oh, they're not going to keep the same energy when you already know that's not the case? He literally just said they're going to be all over that.
Whatever PC parts you want. People are going to build their own Steam machines for cheaper. Oh, yeah, Linus is going to be all over that.
Yeah, Linus is not the barometer you think he is. 1,000%. I don't watch him.
Boys will be all over that. Doing their own comparisons and pricing and, you know, PC part picker and the rest. And they're going to be like, you can...
Yes, and I just want to show this again. Yes, PC part picker and the rest. All the shit that they did with the PS5 Pro that you scoffed at and got mad about.
Build a Steam machine and, you know, and load this OS on it for this much money.
So what are you mad about? It seems like you already got the answer to your question. You already know that people are going to make videos showing that you can build a PC for a cheaper price, put Steam OS on it and everything. So it seems like the same energy is going to be kept because they did the same thing with the PS5 Pro, and you're still up here seething about it.
Gay for the Pro.
It's just wicked.
You know?
Right? Wicked work from fucking Lono. You know what I mean?